second. All right, let's do this. You there?
Yeah.
You gotta be somewhere cool though and quiet and chill. Let's fucking do this. What is up, everybody? I am live right now, and I got my friend Jordan with me.
What's up, everybody?
He couldn't be in studio today. He was originally scheduled, but as per the topic of the day, he is dealing with his career. So, Jordan, we talked about doing this actually for a while now. We're talking about our families and talking about because it's a struggle to try to balance your time with them, your time trying to make money for them, and it's sometimes the wives be going crazy. Sometimes you feel guilty. So
sometimes,
all the time. So a fan asked me the other day. Uh-oh. Are we back on? Okay, cool. Stream resume. Sorry guys, we crashed there for a second, but we are back now live. So let me bring Jordan back on. Here we go. So no, don't fail me again. See, dude, this is why I need you. This is why I need you in studio, man. So I won't be having all these crazy technical glitches, you know what I'm saying? So, can you hear me right now? Because I don't hear you. It's always something. We're going to crash it. Alrighty. Are we good? I think I'm finally good. I don't know if it's a Skype. I don't know if it's the thing that I use. It's called OBS Studio, but it keeps crashing. Something makes it continuously crash, so I'm not really too sure what that is, but I was having problems with the Skype on the last feed. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe I could bring on another Skype caller. So I'll just give you my quick monologue, and then I'll get Skype going and see if that was the problem. So hi to everyone that's watching right now. Hi everyone on the chat. Hey, Kaylin, your first comment, as it turns out, was not the first comment. But nice try. So hi to Jody Focht. I encourage everyone to use the live chat. It's pretty cool. So hi everybody. Very nice to see you. Jody, Alexi, Kaylin. It's very nice to see you guys. So anyways, yeah, Jordan and I wanted to talk about, balancing family and your career. He and I both have completely opposite careers. He is in an office and I am in a rock band. Two couldn't possibly be farther from being the same thing, right? Like they're complete opposites. But the thing is, for me, I have the same struggles. He often asks me like, dude, how can you bitch about being on fucking how can you bitch about being in a band and you're complaining about this or complaining about that, and fans sometimes ask me when I've been open about, my anxiety and my depression and things like that, which have happened, where I've broken down and I've lost my mind. Fans have asked me, it's like, why? What was going on? Why were you over it? Why didn't you want to be in a band? Why didn't you want to do this? Dude, it's like, because the problem with what I do, the extremes of being in a band is like the highs are really fucking high. I mean, they're incredibly high. They're so awesome to have people say, dude, I love you. I've never met this person before, but I love you. That's insane to think about, and to have hundreds of people just coming up to you, knowing your name every single day, telling you how great you are. That's awesome. To get to see the sights that I get to see. And in case, you haven't seen any of my HeyROB TV episodes, I encourage you to check those out. I'm just starting them. My goal is not to create the gnarliest edit of all time, but I just want to share my tourist experiences, because while I'm out there, I get to see a lot of awesome stuff. So, when we're done here, go ahead and just click on my YouTube channel, and you'll get, portions of the episodes. And obviously, if you go over to patreon.com/HeyROB, you'll be able to see everything. So every week I'm going to be uploading a new video of my travels and stuff. So go check it out. And when you go over to Patreon, you can also become a Skype caller, which, if I get this thing working, we'll be taking a few of those in just a couple minutes. But yeah, so anyways, I get to see a lot of awesome stuff. I get to see a lot of really cool sights. I get to enjoy history. I get to, just eat different foods and meet people, man. And it's fucking really cool. But guess what? I can't bring my girl along for the ride. Now I have daughters. I haven't gone on any real extensive touring yet. I've been away recording an album for a few months, but I haven't had any real gone away from them time yet, my daughters. So, in the next coming months, as we will formally announce some dates that we have planned, that's coming very soon. Yes, you heard it here first, but it will be official, and you'll know just how gnarly my touring schedule is going to be very soon. I'm not going to get to see them very much, and that's going to suck. That's going to suck, and that's going to be a real challenge. That will be the biggest challenge of my career, and it's been a career. If you know anything about the history of Escape to Fate, you know that it has not been an easy ride. You know that it has been very tumultuous. It's been anything but perfect. It's been a lot of downs, a lot of ups, but definitely the downs have been really down. But this one in my career that is now feels up. I'm definitely happier than I've ever been in my band. I'm getting along with my bandmates. Maybe we're more mature now. Maybe we all are in places of our lives where we have things that have more meaning now, such as families. So, we're a lot more chilled out and focused in what we do. Maybe we just respect each other more now. I don't know, but either way, I'm enjoying my career now more than I ever have. With that said, this will be the biggest challenge of my career, is having to be away from my daughters for the first time, for at least a real amount of time. And that is not easy. It is anything but easy. Because on the one hand, it's like, you could say, well, if you don't want to be away from your kids, then find a different job. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm in a fucking rock band. You think that's just that easy, just, cool. I'm just going to go ahead and walk away from being in a band. No, that's absurd. That's just completely absurd. That's just so hard to fathom. It's all I've done my whole life. It's all I've ever dreamed of doing. So I can't really just escape it that easily. I just can't walk away from it without thinking about it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So anyways, let me turn this up. If you guys are having trouble hearing me, I'll turn it up just a bit. This microphone is very sensitive. Is that a little better? Let me know in the chat if that's better. Good? Cool? Good, Jody? You hear me now? Is it a little better? This thing likes to peak sometimes. Cool. Awesome. So in case you didn't hear, yeah, dude, being in a band is a dream job. And the idea of walking away from that is insanely gnarly of a challenge. And I'm going to text Craig right now. He's going to be doing a DJ gig tonight. But he might have some time to jump on. He's struggled, and I've seen him all the time. Sometimes we'll be at the bar, and I'll get Craig in there, and he'll just be like, "Oh man, fuck." I'm like, "Dude, what's wrong?" It's like, "Oh, nothing, man." I'm like, "Oh, Craig's partying." No, Craig's not partying. Craig's just trying to relax because he's just thinking about, whether it's worth it to be in the career field that we have, because we have to be away so long. We have to be gone all the time. And, you don't want to let anyone down. And that's tough, man. I honestly have really struggled with it, and I'm struggling with it a lot more now than I ever have. But we'll see how it goes. You take it a day at a time. And the other side of it is, right, so escape the fate, the type of success that we've had on a monetary standpoint. When it's been good, it's been great. You know, it's not always good. So sometimes we have struggles, we have setbacks. I've been able to provide, you know, a house and food and stuff for my family. Can I bring them out on tour? I suppose so. But that doesn't mean I can bring them out on tour. You know, much bigger bands than mine, bands that play stadiums, don't even have their families with them all the time, because there's a certain camaraderie that goes on within the unit of the band. You are still at work, so you can't necessarily always have them around. Then this guy's girl starts fighting with that guy's girl, and then they get fed up with the lifestyle. And honestly, I don't necessarily want my daughters to grow up on a fucking bus. You know, they'll definitely spend more time on a bus than most people's kids, but I don't want them to grow up there. I want them to have stability. I want them to have school. I want them to have friends that they can see all the time. I want them to go home and have their own rooms and things like that. My wife definitely does. She didn't sign up to tour, you know, so it's not like I can just bring them all out on tour all the time. Like, money or not, that's not necessarily the point. Sometimes it's just a weird fucking lifestyle that not everyone is cut out for. Sure, they'll visit, but fuck, man, 2 days, hell, even a week, when I'm gonna be gone for 8 weeks, when I'm gonna be gone for 10 weeks, and then I'll come home for a week and be gone for 10 more weeks. That's fucking tough. So how do you balance it? It's one thing I'm learning as I go along. Guys, I'm gonna try. And Jody, if you ask, see, is your wife cool when you're gone? You know, we have struggles. I'm gonna try Skype one more time, and if it crashes, I'll reboot it. So be patient with me, but let's give it a try. And okay. It's probably Jordan. That's why I'm always yelling at this guy. He always fucks everything up. But let's try to get him on here real quick, cause he's been wanting to talk about this. We are gonna see about Friday, but you know, I wanted to do it today. So let's see if we can get him on. While that's going, I'm just gonna encourage you guys. We kind of wanted to run a contest, okay? So for those of you that are on here, we want you to go and we want you to share this. Share the link. Go on your Twitters and retweet it. Go on your Instagrams. Take a screenshot of this. Post it on your Instagram. Make sure to tag me at Rob Ortiz ETF on Twitter, at Robert ETF on Instagram. You guys tag me and repost it and share it and tell all your friends how awesome this is, because we're trying to build a community here, you know, trying to give you guys real insight to all this shit, right? So if you guys go and share it, and you know, we're gonna pick a winner, and if we do this with all the episodes, we're gonna pick a winner. And I think what we want to do is, you know, for those of you that can't be on the Patreon, we'll give at least one of you a free month on the Patreon, so you guys could take part in all this stuff. Maybe you guys can become Skype callers and all that kind of stuff. So go share it, you know, tell your friends, post it. Like I said, you could screenshot it, post it in your stories, tag me, make sure you tag me so I could see it. Use the hashtag HeyROB, and Twitter, retweet the link, retweet all the videos I post. That ups your chances. So I think at the end of the week we'll decide one winner, and I think we'll be able to give away 1 month free. Looks like we got him here. Hopefully this doesn't crash, but we do have Jordan. Jordan, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh Lord. I don't think they should see this. So yeah, the Skype's been making this thing crash, but we're gonna give it one more try. Here we go. Everyone, welcome back, Jordan. There you go. So I was just telling. Oh, see, man, why do you do this, dude? We're trying to actually have a real, legit discussion for once, and you go and you do this shit, dude. You know, like, first of all, the ladies love the Buffalo, and your service sucks, but that's all right. So I don't know why it was crashing earlier, but it seems to be working now. I was just telling everyone here to go and you know, share the link, retweet it. Make sure you when you post a picture on Instagram, you could screenshot it or whatever you got to do to share it. Just make sure you tag me, and you know, include the link somehow in there. YouTube.com/HeyROB or the Patreon, and we're gonna give away at the end of the week a free month to the Patreon account. So we're there, they can get access to, you know, all the videos, all the full episodes, the overtimes that we're going to be doing on these shows and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm just letting them know all that stuff. Are you there? Because your face is frozen and it's not pretty.
Am I frozen?
No, you seem to be okay. I might just go audio, but you can hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, I mean, I was just telling them, you know, the balance between, you know, you and I, we might have opposite jobs, but it don't mean that it makes it easier for any one of us to spend time with our family. It doesn't take off the stress any less from, you know, a financial standpoint. We both have to work really fucking hard all the time, and we're away a lot. You know what I mean? So you spend hours at work. I spend months on the road, and then I get months at home where I get to spend all day with them. So it's just like that balance. But I mean, coming from your perspective, this one fan, I'll just tell you this much. She goes, "Is your wife cool with you being gone all the time?" I'll let you answer that and what your wife thinks about how much you work.
About me?
Yeah.
My wife hates it. My wife, for the record, doesn't even know I'm on Skype right now at my job. I called her. I was about to go, but I got this. Anyways, had to do some stuff at work. Yeah, she don't fuck around. If I'm not working, I need to be home with those kids and her. And we have twins. Both of us have twins. And my twins, especially one of them, walks basically now. And it's a crazy festival of shit going on in my house. So
yeah, little backstory for those that are new. Jordan has twins as well, and I don't care. I'm not gonna say raising kids is easy for anybody, right? But when you got twins, I haven't slept since Saturday. I haven't slept since Saturday, and this is a good run for me.
It is stupid crazy, and even now, like, they're 11 months. They'll be a year next month, so I'm excited about that. It's easier, but it's not easy, man. Like, anybody who has a kid and they're like, oh man, it's so crazy, I didn't think about it be this hard, and I don't sleep. I don't feel sorry for you.
Fuck no.
At all. I could do that. As a man, I could raise one kid straight up.
Oh yeah.
What we've been through, one kid is easy. With one kid's asleep and one's up, done. Now if that motherfucker wakes up the other one, dude.
And
but
they always wake up the other one.
Dude, Lennon almost took down my TV the other day. Lennon is crazy, dude. He's walking, grabbing everything inside.
Bro, I was broadcasting live. I was live yesterday, okay? I was doing the Fan Mail Monday. So, again, if you guys see, it's a great perk of Patreon because I always see the Fan Mail Mondays, and it's a Patreon exclusive. So if you go there, you know, we answer your questions and stuff. I do it live too. But I'm doing this. I'm answering a question. Someone wanted to know about, you know, labels and things like that. You know, record labels. And literally, the wife comes screaming in, "Oh my God, she's choking." So you can actually go and listen to that right now. And yeah, somehow Molly got a freaking, like, you know, those things where they put tags. It's like you always have to, like, rip the thing off, the little plastic part. Yeah, she somehow She can't crawl yet. The other one's crawling all over the place. This one can't crawl. Somehow gets that in her mouth. Starts choking.
Oh,
I'm like,
you mean the same thing that's on my future find your twin sock thing you're talking about, right?
yes, essentially, yes. Oh my gosh, dude. She starts choking on that shit, man. And that's the good one. That's the easy one. She's not even mobile yet. And the other one is moving all over the place. You can't take your eyes off her for a second. So it's like, yeah. So anyways, back to the point, you know.
So with my experience, yes, my wife doesn't like it when I do anything. So I have played golf once in 6 months. Okay, it's twice. You and me went because it was part of the podcast. Remember that? And I used to play a nerdy card game. I don't get to play that anymore. I don't play any video games because I don't really like them that much, honestly. I still make music and do stuff like that, but like everything's inside. I don't get to go play with people or like really like it's crazy. And it's not like my wife's a super controlling person, which is crazy, and yes, that's true. But it just happens, man. You get married and you just like it's just a different lifestyle. It's not the same as dating. I know people probably have significant others and stuff, and like I don't know, I get to do whatever I want. Well, hey, you can. Wait till you get that ring on, though. You ain't doing shit. Yeah. Nothing. You're working, and you'll get to like work. You're like, fuck, I can't wait. You'll be fighting. You're like, fuck, I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. So,
yeah. Honestly,
it's different,
and that's but that's the thing that sometimes you know, sometimes work feels like vacation at times. So yeah, but the point is that you know it does require a lot, you know, and I don't know about you, man, but sometimes I feel guilty. I feel guilty because I should be spending time with them, and that it's the weirdest thing because when you have a family that you're committed to, now you've actually gone from, you know, working because, well, you got to eat and you got to have somewhere to live and it's cool, but you're not that stressed about it. But now you have this family that relies on you. So you actually need to work harder, but then you actually don't want to work because you want to spend time with them. So, you know, and so, you know, to answer that one fan's question, does my wife like it? No, absolutely not. And it's been hard for me, especially in the last couple years. You know, we've had some issues and things have come up and it's been a real struggle. So the work part for me is, you know, like work for you, sometimes it can get mundane and you want to get out of there. For me, it's like when I'm gone for months, I start to lose my mind. And it's almost like it's this double-edged sword where, you know what, dude, I'm here. I mean, there's nothing I could do. It's fine. You know, she knew what she got into when this thing started. But, you know, it's like if I have fun while I'm on tour, I feel guilty about it. I feel like it's like you shouldn't be enjoying anything. Your kids and your wife are at home right now chilling while you're over here having fun. But then it's like if I don't do something to pass the time and enjoy shit, then it's like I lose my mind. Like what am I supposed to do? Just sleep in my bunk all the time? It is a real challenge, and it's going to be harder as it goes along. But I mean, for you, it's like you're working long hours. How do you balance that? When is it time to spend a little more money? When is it time to chill? Or do you, because right now you've been working more than I've known you to work in the last like 4 years at least.
Yeah, I don't really like working, Robert. I like if it's like, you know, I'll spend fucking studio or something like that, something I'm into. Time doesn't exist. It's like shit. It's already this time or whatever. Like we're doing something fun. Time doesn't exist, but like it's so grueling, man. Like I have to kind of like, I literally watch like Game of Thrones or stuff like that all day just to kind of keep my brain numb, pretend I'm not in a job, so that I can do my job because I'm in sales. So I mean, basically, like, if I don't hit my numbers, I'm staying until I hit my numbers. I'm making the sales happen, or my kids don't eat, we don't live in the house, nothing happens. That's just what I got to do until my wife's a pharmacist, so she's working on some schooling stuff, and also she came from another country. She's Colombian, so as soon as she can get some stuff under her belt of what she needs to start practicing here, and at the same time when the kids are, we're thinking of maybe when they're in kindergarten, first grade era, she's going to go to work full time, and I'm going to figure out what my next chapter is and kind of make it work. But just, I guess what's nice about being in a family is like you have each other. Like, I know Jess was working for a while with you, and then she just quit her job, and it's nice to have that, just that support system that your family gives you, and I'm gonna work really hard to get my kids to be good at shit so they can take care of their dad and mom one day, and cash out on them, so that's the goal, right?
Yeah. It is. I figured out why my shit was crashing earlier and why there's probably a lag. Is that on this program somehow I got the fucking the computer's FaceTime camera on, and
you're FaceTiming right now.
I don't know how to shut it off. Oh, okay. So it was the Skype, but it was something else. I'm gonna try to shut that down right now because you could see me right now.
Yeah, the whole time I can see you.
Boom, it's off. So now the stream should be a lot better. It should be a lot faster. There should be less lag in the voice. So sorry about that, guys. If it was shitty, but that's why it did crash early on. So yeah. There you go. It wasn't Jordan's shitty internet, although it is kind of shitty. So let me see. So this is from Liliana Garcia. I can only relate when working hard because I have to choose where to help my mother and feed my brother or going back to college. So I work long hours, but I feel more frustrated about it. Yeah, dude. It fucking sucks. It's like the more you need to work, the less you actually want to. And even for me, man, like obviously I do love my job. I love the every aspect of it, even the hard parts because I like a challenge. I like to overcome shit. I like when the band disagrees over like something cool, like when we become passionate and it's like, fuck you, I love that song, you're a piece of shit for not getting it. Even that stuff, I love all of it. It really does present a challenge for me, but it's like now that I enjoy it more, it's like, fuck, I want to do it actually a little less. I don't even play drums that much anymore, which sucks, but it is what it is, So I'm gonna try to get another caller on here. And before that, Yoali asked if my wife works. Actually, my wife does not work. She recently stopped working to take care of the kids, because you got to think about like, okay, if we're gonna do daycare, it's gonna cost this much money, and however much money she's making with twins, it's all gonna go into the daycare. It's like, if that much money's going into daycare, then I might as well just fucking have my wife be at home and not work and have her take care of my kids instead of some stranger. Not everyone has that luxury, but you just gotta make it work. You gotta cut budgets. You gotta do all this shit. So yeah. So speaking of Yoali, let's get her on here. Let's hear this take, because Yoali is a mother. Even if you're not a parent, you still have to deal with, you got other family and Christmas. Let alone how many fucking holidays I've missed, man. So we're gonna have her. If you can still hear me, Jordan. Actually, I'm gonna fucking hang her up real quick, and then let's add her to the call with Jordan. Jordan, can you hear me still? Gosh, look at how fucking disgusting he is. Holy shit. This is crazy. Look how fucking... Oh, you can't see him anymore. Jordan's so gross, dude. Do the ladies like the beard? He tries to convince me that they do, but I just don't think so. Jordan, we're back. Oh, hanging up on everybody. All right, so let's FaceTime Jordan, and then we're gonna add Yoeli to the call. So here we go.
Okay.
Yo, there you go. There you go. Okay. We're adding
Your stream's on.
Yeah, let's shut that motherfucker down. Boom. No camera. There we go. I'm starting to get the hang of it. No matter what, dude, there's always some kind of challenge. Yoeli, you on? If you can hear us, Yoeli, say something. It says you're on. Turn down the show. Turn down that show.
I did.
Awesome. Okay, so one of you two has something on. Turn it the fuck down right now. No video for us. They want to see you. They're used to you now.
My video's not working right now.
Oh no. That's all good.
I'm not at home, so I don't have good service right now.
Well, you're still the Joker, so there you are. So anyways, I just found out the other day you're a mother.
Yes, I am.
You have a 5-year-old?
4-year-old.
4-year-old.
He's 4 years old.
I was close. And you work?
Yes, I do. I have a full-time job. So
how tell me, how the hell do you do it? Because I'm just trying to figure this shit out. And yes, although, you know, we are in the 2010s now, and double standards are slowly going away, but there's still a different role, I feel, for, in most cases, not all of them. In most cases, yes, there is a motherly role that takes place. And, you know, for me anyway, in my family, that's how we've decided to go about it with Jordan. We're both going to be the ones working while the wives stay at home and take care of the kids. But now you are not a stay-at-home mom. So tell me, what the fuck do I do? Because I'm struggling being a freaking dad who has a full-time mom. So what do you do? How does that work out?
Well, it's very hard for us. My husband does work full-time as well. So both of us work full-time. But I'm very lucky that my mom helps out a lot. She does not work. So I do give her money to watch my son every week. And she is able to watch him. And there's nothing better than having family watching your son. You know, there's no one I trust more than my mom with my son.
Yeah, I would trust my mom with my daughters, but the mother-in-law, sometimes you wonder. And it's not that she doesn't have all the best intentions, but all of a sudden, like, oh, she was crying, so I gave her some Tylenol. What the
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then I freak out over little things like that, and I wonder
whiskey.
what kind. I gave her whiskey to go to sleep. Like what?
I can see Tom. Yeah.
What I deal with is
loud, so.
My stepdad gives my son coffee
at
night.
Oh wow.
He's 4 years old. So,
see, so sometimes there's disagreements like that, and that's what I was saying. Like with daycare, at this present moment, you know, my wife isn't working. You know, she might have to go back to work. I don't know, but you know, while we can, it's like we just have it be to where she's gonna take care of the kids. But you at least have your mom doing it. If it was my parents, I'd probably be a lot more inclined to, you know, keep my wife working so that we're more comfortable. You know, especially because Rock Band's anything but secure. Definitely on the insurance side of things and all that kind of bullshit that's boring to talk about. But these are real things, you know what I mean? And it sucks because being where I'm from in El Paso and having a tribe, an actual Native American tribe, where they back everything. They got free daycare. They got free freaking after school daycare. You got all the freaking and I know the people that work there. One of my good friends, my cousin actually, his wife works at the daycare, so I would trust her, you know. And it's things like that. They got free all the insurance, medical, dental, all this shit, right? And my folks are there, my grandmother's there, cousins and aunts, and just thousands of them. It's just a huge, extensive, close family. It's not just like cousins that you see once in a while. No, these are all family that I actually know and I talk to regularly. And I can't go to that because I travel so damn much, and my wife doesn't want to leave her mother. So it's like crazy, and her mom still works, so she can't, you know. So it's a challenge. But how do you guys really do it beyond that? I mean, just time wise, like that's the hard part, right?
It's so hard. I'm actually really trying to find a way to leave my job and start my own business so that I can be with my son more and kind of work on my own time and not have to be depending on a 40-hour a week schedule.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, a lot of people are going to struggle with that too, man. A lot of people don't, they can't do that 40 hours a week and shit like that, man. You know, and like I said, for me, it's sometimes it's months on end, dude. Like
Oh yeah, that's
right
even
now,
worse.
I'm home. I wake up every day. There's a different twin in my bed for some reason. I'm like, they got cribs. Like, go let them sleep in their bed.
Yeah.
But
Every morning I wake up, is it Landon or Logan?
and that's really how it is too, you
Who's
know.
kicking me?
And like this morning especially, I'm rolling over and I'm like, oh shit, wait a second, you know, I don't want to crush a freaking baby, because every morning it's been like that. They choose their own schedule. You try and you try and you try, but they choose their own freaking schedule. But you know, I just know that for me, when it's months on end, I definitely, it's that's going to be a real challenge, you know. So we'll see what's up. I'm gonna have Craig on here in a couple minutes. He's gonna talk about it too, and there's some definite hardships there that go on, and he has been doing it a lot longer than me, so he's gonna educate all you fools on this shit. It's gnarly. All right, Yoeli, thank you for coming on again, like always, and you're awesome. Fix your
Thank you.
camera. Peace.
Yeah, I will. Bye.
Oh, now how the hell do I kick you out? All right, there we still got big ass Jordan. Oh Lord, look at him. Oh man, this is
It's weird
crazy.
just staring at yourself this whole time, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's why.
mental gymnastics to like not look away, because it's so not entertaining to look at my fucking mug.
Dude,
You know?
and that's why I like having a co-host, man, because it gets real awkward when you're trying to do your monologue. And sometimes I got some cool shit to say, but just trying to handle the technical aspects of all this stuff, it gets kind of weird. But I will say this, man, being in the industry, see, and by the way, they all said no beard. They said get rid of the beard. So,
Oh, me?
let me see. Kayla says no beard, which actually looks good today. But yeah, dude, like the hard thing for me, man, is when, and for both of us, right? And you sell shit, so it's like, you know, that the more time away you spend from the job, the more opportunities that slip through your fingers. And I guess for me at this point, I kind of tell myself, dude, stick it out, man. Okay, these few months away from them are going to suck, but you're going to set them up for the rest of your life, you know, or their lives. So it's like those kind of things. It's like, how long do I keep playing that game? How long do I keep chasing a dream? How long? At what point am I satisfied? Because then, let's say the ball gets rolling, get a major hit, we live the dream, millions of dollars rolling in constantly, you know, which is not far fetched, you know, but for most people it is. But it seems plausible to me because I have a lot of friends that go through it, and I've definitely been right there. So it's like when you have that, and then you get that money, and then it's like, well, now I got to keep going because I can make it even bigger. You know, so at what point do I stop chasing the dragon?
If life has a funny way of making you stop. Life has a way of kind of giving you breaks on different things. So just kind of roll with it and see where that takes you. I mean, but it's going to be hard when, let's say things worked out like that. Let's say you guys on this next album had a hit. It just got you guys over that hump, and things are great, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have some real tunnel vision. You're going to be surrounded by people, your close people, not your family and friends. These other people that are going to keep steering you, and you're going to have to kind of look to the people around you that really care for you to kind of tell you, hey, you know, it's getting a little heavy on different things and stuff like that. So, yeah, and you know, I mean, now that you have kids and everything, it's hard to really put you in too much of a trance. But you've seen it. and you've seen it with your friends and
Well,
different musicians.
actually, you know, that you say that, it's so crazy because, you know, on the last record especially, the more success I have, like, let's not even say monetarily, as an artist, the more success I feel I have, the more that I feel like I'm accomplishing things that I want to accomplish, that the songs are sounding how I want them to sound, that my drumming is getting better, that my fan base is growing larger, that I'm getting more connected to that fan base, that, you know, we're doing everything right. That's when my home life actually suffers the most. And when my home life is good, as it is right now, well, my fans, like, outside of the close hardcore ones, are forgetting about me. They're listening to another artist. They're listening to another band. They're going to another band's shows, you know, or they are listening to my band, and we can't engage in that way and have those moments of like nar songs. And I remember Bob Seger, several years back now, he came out of retirement, or he actually never formally retired, but he was like doing this huge tour and was playing MGM Grand. And they asked him, they're like, dude, it's been like 12 years since you've played a show. Like, you never formally retired. Why now? And what took so long? And he said, well, I was just enjoying time with my family. One summer turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 12, you know? And obviously he had the luxury to do that. But it's just kind of like, when it's good in one area, the other one suffers. And that balance is actually very, very difficult to obtain, you know? And it's like anything, though, like even your body, to have it balanced and, you know, properly, you know, fed and nutrients and things like that, then it gets kind of boring and stale, and you don't enjoy life as much, and you don't enjoy food as much, and you want to eat that big, greasy, disgusting meal or the dessert or whatever it is, and that balances your mind. But then now your body begins to go out of whack. So balance is a tough thing. And like I said, no matter how much success I have with my music and my art, the other side's going to suffer. So that's where it presents.
Was it Steve Miller, you said?
It was Bob Seger.
Oh, Bob Seger. Okay. So Bob Seger seems like, you know, kind of my personality type that I stem from, which is all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like me, when I was doing the stuff in Salt Lake with Matt, I was married to the band, straight up married. I couldn't keep a relationship, couldn't do whatever. And then moving back out here and kind of putting that stuff on hiatus. And, you know, and I met my wife, you know, then she's everything. And then I just focused on her, and now we have the kids, and everything is focused on that. And so I think with Bob Seger is hey, look, man, I got one or the other. I can focus all my time and energy and be married to my music again, or I can actually be married to my wife and family and the other parts of life. And, you know, where you're a little more well-rounded, you can kind of, you know, play around with that. So you're pretty fortunate that way, that you're not just all or nothing. Because a lot of artists are, I mean, they can do music really hard, or they can do family and social stuff really hard, or, you know, whatever. So I'm like, I have to find that balance here, because this isn't something I love doing. No, I got a little passion on it. I'm pretty skilled at it. It's part of I have to do. That's my job. It's my responsibility, so that I can love my family and give them everything I can.
Yeah.
You know, in depth like that. So.
Yeah, and it's like even I remember my aunt when I was growing up with my cousins and stuff. Like, dude, she'd be gone for hours and hours and hours. She worked customs at, you know, the border in El Paso and stuff. And her whole thing was like, she would work hard, play hard. So, like, you know, it was the TV raising me and my cousins at that point. Well, I mean, I was visiting them in the summers and stuff. But it was the TV and video games that were the babysitter. We're old enough to, like, you know, take care of ourselves where no one's going to get hurt. But, you know, we're still young to where it was like we still needed some guidance and some ground rules, and, like, probably shouldn't have been playing video games that much. But that's all she had to do. And then so she would work these hours and hours and hours, single mom hours, come home with fat fucking paychecks, and then their vacations were fucking SeaWorld and not just Chico's Tacos. You know, they were going to fucking SeaWorld and Six Flags and fucking trips all over the US. So she actually made their time really, really count. But all those hours still have an effect. They still like have a impact, and you like where time got lost. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of
I'll tell you something sad, man, that has actually been eating me up for a couple days now. Is my relationship with Logan? It was better. I mean, before I started, I'm just how I'm in this new bracket of cells, and I'm barely home. You know, and my wife's even told me, you know, Logan he kind of has to get warm to people at first, and he used to just be super excited when I come home, and now he is, but it's not the same. So I have to like spend a lot of extra time with him and really, you know, basically, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he doesn't recognize me, but it takes a toll, man. It takes a toll when you only see them, you know, an hour in the morning, if that, like, you know, honestly, like 20 minutes before I'm out the door, and then, you know, a few hours in the night before they're asleep. You know, they're asleep like at 9. So
yeah, and the irony, the irony is that for me, I keep telling myself, yeah, dude, this is a dope job, but it's also like, fuck, man, I wish I could be home more. And even the little things, even like, okay, obviously your family, but like even the little things, like being able to watch your favorite TV shows, being able to use your fucking throne, your toilet, holy shit, literally, like that'd be amazing. Your kitchen, everything would just be like how you want it to be, instead of a small confined area on wheels with 10 other people and not knowing where you are. Man, fuck, those things sound so awesome. But then I realized, like, well, shit, you still spend most of your day working, and okay, yeah, it sounds cool, you get to go home to your family every night, but what's 30 minutes to an hour, you know? And if they're asleep, it's you lost it anyway, you know what I mean? So you know, so it's, yeah, the grass is always greener, dude, you know?
Probably get about, that's why I prize my time, like you said, work hard, play hard, you know, 3-4 days out of the week I'm just crushed, and then I've made my hours to where I technically have a 4-day weekend, but I go in just to kind of make sure my stuff sticks and take care of some last minute stuff. But you got to balance it, man. You have to, because otherwise, what are you working for? You know?
Yeah. See,
you're just working to work. Who are you making that money for?
Yeah, and I'm reading, and it's funny because I read a couple of these comments where Trace says, you know, do you guys think it's better to work and grind a lot and give your family a really good lifestyle, big vacations, lots of toys, etc., or to work normal amount and be at home with your family every night, you know? And still kind of, you know, I'm not sure how I feel.
If your family is like mine, and like, I mean, my wife doesn't drive yet, so I have to, you know, like, if we don't have money to go do fun stuff, like, I'm kind of just stuck in the house. So it's not really, I think the grinding, so that when you are home, you could play. It's like, what do you guys want to do today? Let's go do something. Let's go big. And that's what life's about. You know, for me, I'd rather have experiences than things. You know, I'm a vacate. Like, if I'm on Price is Right, I'm taking the vacation. As a kid, I wouldn't have. But as an adult, I realized, dude, go there. Go do that, because that'll be in your head forever. What are you going to do with a Sea-Doo? You know,
friends that I haven't seen in a long time, or you know, maybe even fans that run into me while I'm out and about, they'd be shocked when they see my car. You know, although Mr. Future Legend, you know, shout out to Future Legend, who owns a auto body shop, Magic Man Customs. Shout out to Paulie Malignaggi, the Magic Man, 2-time different multi-weight divisional champion. They hooked my car up, but it's still old and beat up. It's the first thing I ever bought, making a real paycheck playing music. So, you know, there's a prize when they see that, and they're like, "This is what you're driving?" I'm like, dude, I'm never fucking home. I don't care about a car. I have money in the bank for comfort, and then I fucking go out and have adventures, you know. I'm with you on that. I like to have adventures, but I'll tell you another guy is my other cousin. I got hundreds of them. So when I tell you my cousin, it's never the same one twice. But you know him, Josh. He was actually on the zombie episode. He's an expert. You know, his wife stays at home, and he's got 5 kids. He don't make a lot of money. He don't really care to make a lot of money. They all live in a very small house, and they're super tight, and that's how he wants it. He doesn't care. He's like, tells me, dude, quit your fucking band, bro. That you could do that whenever. You don't get this time back. Quit your fucking band. And I'm like, dude, you don't get it. He's like, you don't fucking get it. That shit don't matter. That shit doesn't matter at all. I'm like, well, I'm gonna work anyway, so I might as well just not quit my band. You know? But he's still like, he doesn't care for money whatsoever, as long as it's enough to keep him fed and clothed and sheltered. That's all he cares about. So it's like, damn, like that's gnarly. Like, he doesn't care. Like, he don't got no cable. He don't got none of that. Nothing. When it comes to consumerism, capitalism, he doesn't give a shit about it. And I'm just kind of like, wow, dude. But there's a whole other experience of being in a band that I'm into.
Let me tell you a story. I heard this in actually church. There's a story about a guy. I don't know where the story originates. About a guy who, some rich guy goes down to the Bahamas or whatever, and sees a fisherman on the side of the beach fishing, and he's got a little business for himself, and he catches fish and everything, and he talks with him, and he's like, wow, you're a really good fisherman. You know, I've got companies in the United States, and they would, you know, we could actually probably do some business and buy you up and everything. And he starts asking questions about it, and he says, well, how many fish would I have to make, how would catch to do this? Well, this many fish, but we'd get you boats. And then how many hours and employees would I have to get? Well, this many. But we'd put that in, we'd put the money in, and then one day, basically all these questions and all these things, and all this enterprise they would build for this fisherman. And he said, and then one day you can retire, and you could go to any beach in the world, and you and your family would be fine forever. And he's like, well, you know, I'm already there. Like, and basically, like, a simple life is like, everybody that works hard, they dream of having a simple life, having enough just to take care of their family, you know. And just like Josh, I mean, Josh, I've seen his house and where you guys are at in El Paso, and shit, man, it's a simple life, but you know, he's camping all the time, and you guys are always out having barbecues, and
and that's the thing.
That's what we all
dream in El Paso. In El Paso, no one really, like, at least with my family, no one really has a lot of money, and it doesn't matter, because it's like, okay, this person's got money this week. Well, that's who's buying the meat for the freaking barbecue, you know. And then it's like, that's how it is. As long as everyone's together and happy, then they're fucking cool with it, you know. So it presents a challenge for me, just because I could have that simple life, but man, I feel so fortunate to be able to have the experiences that I do, that I just can't walk away from it. Maybe I'm an addict to that lifestyle, I don't know, but you know, for now it seems to work, and I'm cool with that. But you know, what I was thinking about earlier, actually, that I forgot to mention, was that, you know, because we talked about mental health and stuff like that, and yeah, you know, obviously I've suffered with depression and anxiety, and for me, it's really is like, I feel like sometimes it's like the cold, like the common cold or a flu. We lost Jordan. Hopefully that's not my system crashing. Jordan, you still there? I don't see you, but my shit's still working, so I'm gonna keep going. But basically, when, you know, I struggled with some anxiety issues several years back, and I started having horrible panic attacks and all that, the stress of the job actually did add to that. That's the honest truth, is that yes, it definitely was a problem, in that I didn't want to leave where I was at, but I couldn't stand it anymore. I realized I was burnt out. I was definitely burnt out of my job. I definitely was missing home. And why bands break up? Why bands break up is because when you don't get along and you're having that struggle, and you're telling yourself that, fuck, man, is it worth being away from my family this much fucking time to deal with this asshole? Fuck you, I'm leaving. Other people, like myself, look at it as a fucking marriage. You have to put up with it, and you just have to keep moving forward, because this is a family and you gotta be fucking loyal. Despite people's differences and mistakes, you don't walk away. What you do is you actually make adjustments. There's issues that you have. My wife, when I'm on the road, yes, she goes nuts. She does. She goes absolutely out of her mind at times. And that's doesn't make it easy for me. While I'm on the road, I'm just kind of want to be like, fuck you then. I'm just going to have fun. But I can't. And I have to make the adjustments and be conscientious of what struggles she's having and what she doesn't like. And, you know, and I have to make changes. Just like she has to kind of understand that, hey, you know, he's trying. So when it comes to my career, I approach it the same way. But for a lot of people, they don't make it out of those early years because they can't handle how hard it is to achieve this dream they work so fucking hard for, and they realize how much you have to sacrifice, and it only keeps adding up. There's always more to sacrifice, and they can't make it past having to deal with someone that they don't get along with, or doing something they don't want to do, and making the sacrifice for something that's not perfect, you know. So luckily I rode that wave, and I told myself, chill, dude, you're gonna figure this shit out, dude. You are gonna figure this shit out. And Eddie says fuck consumerism, but he's loyal to his job. You know, Eddie used to work 2 jobs for fun. You know, let's
literally, like, I mean, dude, the kid slept like 5 hours, 4 hours a night. Literally, imagine being home for like 5 hours
to sleep. As a matter of fact, let's bring him on, because he does have a different perspective on it, you know. So I'm gonna hold on. This thing crashed, but I think we're back on now. So yeah, we're back on. You say fuck consumerism, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a debate we have all the time, because for you it's kind of like, dude, it's just like, none of that shit matters, dude. Simple life, right?
Yeah, basically.
So I'm here talking about, obviously, if you've been listening for a little bit, balancing that career and balancing, like, at what point is it too much? At what point do you fucking say, this shit ain't worth it, dude? I don't need all these things. I just need, you know, time.
I don't know, dude. That's the thing. That's what I struggle with literally every single day of my life. That's why family, marriage, and kids sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. Because once you do that, once you have a family and kids, you have no choice. You have to keep working. I work because that's just what I do. I can't be at home all day doing nothing. I mean, I can, but it's kind of a wasted life, really. I mean, I would like to go out and do what I want to do, but if you don't got the money to do it, then you're not going to be able to do it, right?
Yeah.
That's why politically, I've been really interested in like anarchism, because it's not about chaos. It's about living the life you want to live. Not spend every waking hour at work, dude. I already know, I worked 2 jobs for fucking who knows how long. Literally slept, I think 3 years. I worked 2 jobs, actually 3 years to the day, actually. And I slept maybe 4 to 5 hours a night for 3 years, basically.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn, and that shit, and
And
it
that
broke you down.
it literally, I never thought about these kind of things um until those 3 years, and I learned, dude, fuck working. This
And
is
when did
bullshit.
you quit the job? Was it you had someone in your life? Yeah,
No,
family of sort.
I was dating her for 2 years before I quit. I haven't even. It's been in October. It'll be a year since I've worked those two jobs.
That's so crazy. So, how, like, man, I think it's tough with mine, you know, but with you,
I mean,
how do you like even maintain a relationship in that way?
oh, I don't know, dude. We only saw each other on weekends and fought throughout the week, basically.
And that's what they'll do, and you'll be like, "Yo, I'm just trying to make money for us, dude. Chill."
Yeah, it
Not even.
takes a
Dude.
lot of mariachi music to power through that kind
But
of work, huh?
that's the thing. That's exactly what was. That's why I get annoyed with the way like things are set up. Because like the most basic needs is healthcare, shelter, and food, and you got to pay for all that shit, and that shit is expensive. I don't. I don't make. That's another thing. Working two jobs taught me how to balance my money because I didn't want to work two jobs for the rest of my life. So I forced myself to learn how to fucking, do a budget and actually live off of a certain amount.
Adulting, bro. It's fun.
Exactly. It sucks, dude. But at the same time, I'm so grateful for it because, I don't even know where I was going with that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
dude.
well, no, it's all good, but Yoali asked something. She says, "Does it help how long you guys been together?" Now, obviously, me and Jess been together 11 and a half years, but
Centuries.
we officially started. No, actually, we didn't officially. We kind of started dating, and the next day I left to record the first album for 2 months, and then I came back, hung out. We at that point were officially dating for like 2 months that I went on a tour, and it was just like that's how it's been, and she's equipped to deal with it. I mean, there's fucking truck drivers that deal with that shit. So over years we grew together, and that was always my thing about relationships and being married. Relationship goals actually was the title of the show.
Real quick, I've been on, but I've had it on mute, so I haven't been listening very long. By the way, my bad.
No, it's all good. You just suck as a human. But
We already know that.
But anyways, so it's like relationship goals, right? It's like for me when I approach relationship is like this, dude. All right, we're in it together. Cool. We're just gonna ride this out. That's how it is. It's like that's why I like Forrest Gump because like, oh, you're my friend. Cool. You're gonna be my best friend till one of us dies.
Yes,
Oh, I fell in love with you. Cool. You're gonna be my girl forever. Cool. Done. That's just how that guy worked. And so I approached very
He's a retard.
He's a gazillionaire retard who did marry his dream girl, Jordan.
Come on, let's not go there.
Jordan's a retard, dude. He should understand that movie more than anybody.
The one.
What a fucking
I
asshole.
just remember this is called relationship goals. The one thing that sucks about relationships is, like the way I look at relationships is, it's a partnership. For some reason, why is it that I'm not trying to be a dick. All right, so your partner wants to like do everything together at all times, right? They want to wake up, eat at the same time, do the same things, have the same friends, visit the same family, have the same bank account, like basically mold into one human being.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is, why can't you just like have a partner that you like to spend time with? You are okay with doing two separate things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I find in my experience that most I guess most of our fights tend to be because it's like she feels like that I'm not showing her enough love in either my time or my attention or whatever it is.
I know that feeling. I know how you feel because I get it the same way. If I decide to hang out, let's say with you guys on a Tuesday when we're supposed to do this every Tuesday, it's like I'm automatically the jerk.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so crazy, right? So
what
it's
are you talking about. I moved in with you. I'm adamantly against that stuff, but I moved in with you.
Oh,
So
shit.
what are you talking about?
So it's like you are mad at me because you love me so much that you want me to hang out with you, and I'm not. And so you're mad at me because you love me, and I am like,
If we're like, okay, us three hang out, right? Do we just bitch at each other to do shit? Like, do you just yell at me or Eddie, or would I yell at you guys? Hey, give me some fucking water already. Can you like clean up around here? Like, if we want to hang out with you,
you smell bad.
we
Yeah.
gotta get bitched at fucking the whole time. It doesn't make
No.
it fun. And like for real, like if I hang out with my friends or do anything else that I take pleasure from that doesn't include you, I love that thing more than I love you. Motherfucker, I go to work all goddamn day for you. I do everything for you. All my money goes to you. And I want to play golf? No, because you love golf more than me. For sure as fuck I do right now. Like, you're not understanding me. Like, come on.
Did I
dude,
just
this
fucking
is
set Jordan
bullshit.
off
Like,
on a
straight
tangent?
up. Yeah,
This
we gotta
is
do something.
This is why we had to bring Eddie
We
on,
gotta
dude,
do
because
something now.
it is relationship goals. It isn't
Dude.
just balancing money and or career and family, but the
I
family
literally
itself.
said the other day, I was like, yo, let's all have a dude movie date night. Us three. And Jordan's
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's not happening.
Without hesitation. Without hesitation. I'm trying. Let me fix this.
I don't even have
right.
to ask. Do you know how much I get bitched at for? Do you know how many fights I get in, Robert, for going to your house? Like for 2, like I'm supposed to be gone 2 hours. I say, hey, I'll be home around 8. I get home at 9:15, and I get the hardest bitch out into the world apocalypse, fucking yelling scream fest I've ever had, and she's just immediately like, you want me to go, leave, take the kids? I'm like, are you fucking out of your goddamn skull? It's an hour. I could be fucking cheating on you. I could be, doing a lot of shit. I could be at a strip club. I could be fucking trying to make a bomb with my buddies or crystal meth. But I'm not.
all
Just
all I want to do is record
talking.
a podcast with my friend.
All I want to do is talk with my buddies about, some stuff that doesn't involve all the crazy dumb shit that we have to do in our
Jordan,
mundane ass lives.
Jordan, you always saying, me and Jess our relationship goals. How many times have you turned the corner to go on my street, and I live at the end of the street? How many times have you turned and started onto my street, and you could hear me getting yelled at?
Oh,
dude.
I walk out of my car, and it's clear as day. Like, it's weird in your guys' relationship. Like, I yell to my wife, and we both yell at each other. But you guys, I've never heard you yell once. I've only heard you yell at shit, at inanimate objects. But your wife, Jessica's.
I've never
Scary
heard.
sometimes, dude.
I've never heard Jessica. I've never seen you guys fight, but I have walked into your house, Robert, and felt the energy. That shit is real.
It's real.
Cut the
I was like,
tension
oh,
with
man,
a
you guys
fucking
remember the
knife.
Mayweather-
I'll say it, too,
Pacquiao
like,
fight?
Oh man, you guys were just fighting, weren't you?
It was not the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. It was the Jessica Ortiz Robert fight.
Ortiz fight.
The Ortizzles.
Yeah.
It was what do you call it?
Basically, basically I'm an insane person, and she puts up with a lot of shit, dude. Like, literally, Jordan's toast at my wedding was like, dude, look who she's with, man. Think about that. This guy's crazy. I mean, what the fuck?
mean,
You
in Jessica's defense, and Catalina's defense, I don't know if we're dropping your girl's name, but
fine.
you two are fucking nutballs.
We
Like,
are,
straight
but
up.
I don't
You guys
wash
are
the
hard
dishes
to
by
deal with.
putting them in the oven.
Robert
That's-
does that. That would drive me
Robert-
crazy, and I'm
Robert-
not even with him.
One day Robert
Dude,
tells me his
I
joke. He's
used
like, dude, she's mad at me because I put all the dirty dishes in the oven. I'm like,
Robert,
you do what?
I
Look in
I had
the
to
oven.
hide. I had
He
to
literally
hide
fucking
them
puts them in the oven to hide them, like a goddamn.
because
cheetah
I don't
putting a
want to
gazelle on the
fucking
tree.
wash them, dude. I don't fucking
Dude,
wash them. You
see,
gotta
That's
understand.
your problem, man. You gotta fucking wash some dishes every now and then.
No, dude,
Yeah.
listen.
But see, I used to house sit for you, right? If I
Yeah.
would have opened up the damn oven and saw some dishes in there, I'd be fucking pissed.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is that I'm an artist. So I have to be.
No.
Yes, I am. I have to be
Dude, you're a
available.
drummer.
No, first of all, I'm an artist. Then I'm a drummer.
Second of all, you're just an excuse artist. If you're
No.
anything, you're an excuse
I
artist.
have to have my
You're a
mind.
good excuse
I
artist.
have to
That's
be
it.
available for my art at all times. So if I'm occupied,
Yeah,
I
fuck
can't
it, dude,
work
I'm
on my
an
art.
artist too.
Yeah.
You are. You have to be free. If I'm busy like doing chores, then how am I gonna write a song? Like I have to be ready at all times. You know what I'm saying? At all times. So it's just you know, but it's ridiculous. But
Where's
yeah,
Jordan at?
I don't
got
know.
a bodega.
I have no idea. Oh Lord, look at this.
Dollar bills, yo.
Hell
At the
yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Listen,
Gotta
guys,
get some
I gotta go eat. Speaking of family, we gotta go have dinner. But just to end, you know, women are crazy, right?
Well,
They
hang
are.
on, dude. We're at a good spot. Let's talk about relationship goals.
I'm already in
You
trouble.
had your weathers.
Oh, goals! Oh shit!
Like-
Goals.
Like what goals would you like to also have? Mine is definitely, and I think I'll clear this, a little bit of freedom, a little bit of trust.
All right.
My wife goes,
Let me
my
see.
wife thinks I'm like Don Juan or whoever the fuck's hot, and checks all my messages, and is literally jealous of everything.
Yeah, your wife
Half
thinks
Filipina,
you
I'm
could
pretty
pick
sure
up
she's
any
Filipino.
supermodel or any famous actress on the planet. Your wife thinks you are that guy.
I know. She thinks I'm Brad Pitt or something like. I mean, I get it. I mean, I see her literally, but
You do?
I don't know.
All right, Eddie. Let's start with Eddie because he's been in his long-term relationship the not longest. What is your relationship goal? And while you answer, you guys in the chat, because most of you are women, one of you is not. What are your guys' relationship goals? And Eddie, what are your relationship goals? Jordan,
My
mute yourself while he
relationship
answers.
goals. Not to be in a relationship. No, just kidding.
That
Yeah,
works
it is.
Dude, I
Eddie,
don't know, dude.
that's
I
kinda
just
true.
honestly
But it's-
sometimes I just want like a partnership, someone to fucking hang out with. Really, I don't have a goal. I don't want to fucking see. That's another thing that's annoying. It's like, oh, why am I wasting time with you? Wasting time? What the fuck? Oh, is there like a fucking finish line somewhere? Is there like a goal at the end of this? Because I'm just trying to waste time together and enjoy each other's company. That's it.
Right?
No, I don't like the pressure of the idea of being married by the time you're this age, having kids by the time you're that age, and fucking raising those fucking kids, and then fucking dying alone, or dying and then I die a month later. Fuck
No.
that. I just want to fucking spend time with somebody.
You
That's about it,
want a friend, like a good friend.
basically.
See,
But
that's
then-
why Eddie fantasizes about being gay. He's not into gay butt sex, but he literally would be so stoked if it could just be him and a buddy hanging out.
Honestly,
Like, if it was
Jordan,
just-
if I was gay, straight up, I'd just bother you. I'd so do it just to bother you.
Straight up, you do gay shit in front of us to
Oh,
bother us.
that's true. That's fucking true.
Oh,
You're the
Lord.
last guy to touch my dick.
I don't remember doing that, but if I did, awesome.
You really are. I think the first one, I don't know the first one. But we've had a lot
All
of
right.
friends.
Well,
I think
let's
you're the last
He
one.
said that in the store.
let's see what these people say. First of
I
all,
did say that in the store.
oh wow. So let me see. What's it called? Okay, so the birds, the world, the birds, the word. Bird is the word. Says you guys all better hope to hell none of them are watching this seriously. And now
my
see,
wife doesn't know how to use a
My
computer.
girl will not watch this either.
well, see, here's the mystery of the whole thing, right? They won't watch it because they don't take any fucking interest in what we like, right? Such
No,
as
not
just
at all.
shooting the
Not
shit.
at all.
But they will watch it because they fucking want to sneak up on us and they want to fucking spy on us, make sure we're doing what we're saying we're doing, right?
Nah.
I
really
think this
don't
is
see
the
this
last
happening.
place we could get away with anything.
Okay.
Literally, like, that's what
And then Let
Yeah,
me see.
I'm reading all the comments
She
these ladies
says,
are leaving in the chat, and they're all so romantic and fucking
I know.
Disney
Yeah, I'm-
movie.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Goals for me: to have trust, honesty, and be best friends. Get the fuck out of here. We want to
Wait,
go
so that-
golf.
Does not exist.
We want
That's only in
to
Disney
we want to go golf, and we want to procreate when the time is right, and that's it. And Eddie doesn't want to procreate, so he
I've
just
got a
basically.
Seinfeld joke I need to say.
We don't even know why we want you guys. That's the truth. Someone I could share my love of music and bands with. Oh, shut
That
up.
doesn't exist either.
That doesn't exist. Are you kidding me?
It exists.
It does a little bit, but not much. Let me see.
You know.
To find love, support each other is my goal.
Yo,
well,
I like Kayla's pizza.
nice. See, that's
Done.
what we want right there, and generally be
Thing
happy
is-
with each other.
Basically, how's about this? A girl that's
Play
not
video
jealous.
games. A girl that is not jealous.
That's all I want.
Oh
That's all.
my
No.
god, that's the
That's it.
answer. That's the answer, dude. We
You
want
know, and your answer is.
this,
thank you.
you know.
Your answer is don't
Oh,
get with
man.
Latina. And
Yeah, you
that's-
can't get.
Could be possible.
Latinas are
I don't
nuts,
know.
dude.
White girl, Asians. You'd be fine with an Asian.
Oh my
I-
god, this is borderline getting.
It's true.
Wow, dude. So
Okay.
you talked about
Hey, your
being gay.
girl-
Now
your
you're
girlfriend's
getting a
Latina.
race issue. You're treading
not
on
racist.
thin. You're treading on thin ice, Jordan, and you are not a light
Eddie,
stepper.
Eddie. Eddie.
What?
What'd you tell
What?
me when I first got to Catalina? Oh, dude, she's Latina, man. Watch out. Straight up.
Oh,
That's just.
I told you you're fucked.
Dude,
Oh
I
man.
you don't
literally
understand
said
the level
We
of
will
jealous.
not be seeing Jordan anymore.
Okay, see, so this is good though. This is what Yoali says. If she's not jealous, means she doesn't love you. So be careful what you wish for. See, that's crazy because
Fair point.
that
but-
that no. That's not a fair point, but it kind of is because on the one fair side of it, if you get someone who's indifferent to you, yeah, that hurts. It's kind of like it's like wow, you don't care about me. And you're just gonna do your own thing, and that hurts, dude. And you don't like
I've
that,
been told that before,
and that sucks. To,
and I
for
felt like shit that she believed that. Does that make sense?
yes, that someone
It
for
felt
someone
bad.
to be
Because, like-
indifferent because hatred is actually rooted in love. Because if you
Right.
didn't hate someone, you wouldn't care to feel angry. You would just be like, I don't care. It's whatever. You would not think about it. Be like, but when they're jealous, they're jealous because they're showing you that they love you. But the problem with that is that when you show that jealousy and you're insecure in that way, it makes me upset because like I want to do something fun and it's like, why are you like, I know it's not supposed to be about me. I should think about your feelings. That's the whole point. But it's kind of like, well, that sucks because you should want me to just enjoy shit. If I want to go golf with my friend, it should be like, cool, I want you to have fun. Go ahead. You know, but it's
And then
Can you imagine those words coming out of their wife?
Jessica, Robert, Jessica.
What are we gonna
literally
they would never say that. They would never say that. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, dude. You're gonna have so much fun.
Oh, I see.
What?
So real quick, you know, like, just for everybody who doesn't know, but me and Jessica and Robert and all of us were friends before they started dating. So Jessica's a friend of mine, and she's literally told me she gets happy when you're having a bad time.
Yes, it all comes out. It
She
all
literally said to me,
comes
like, when
out.
Robert's on tour and having a good time, I'm pissed, and when he's having a bad time, it makes me so happy.
Dude, and that's what I said earlier. I literally said you can't like have like if I'm happy with my career, if my art is doing well, if my career is doing well, my family's falling apart. Because it's just like it literally is taking time away. It's jealousy. I want you all to myself. I love you so much that I want you to be miserable without me. How insane is that?
Well, I think it stems from
they know that, okay, so they can make us feel certain ways that we have to have women to enjoy life. Obviously, if you don't have a woman, then certain things won't feel a certain way, and it's not as awesome, right? Like, we can't, jerking off is not the same as having sex.
Oh God.
Oh
But,
Lord.
I mean, I'm just saying from a biological standpoint. But the same thing, they know that they will not have as much fun hanging out as we will. That's just the truth. Like, I could go hang out with a bunch of dudes. I'm going to have a much better time than hanging out with my wife, doing something friendly, because shit's going to happen. We're going to fight about some, or it's just something,
Listen,
it is what it is. Obviously, it's deeper.
Jordan, listen to this lie right here from Jody. I told my boyfriend go out because when he was happy, it made me happy. Look at that lie. Look at that lie right there. You weren't happy when he was happy without you. Shut the fuck up. No way.
You know what these sound like?
No way.
Are these people that are dating?
Oh yes, they're
Sound
dating.
like daters.
They are dating. That she specifically said boyfriend. She did not say husband. So so that tells you right there. Good luck, dude. You're about to get real crazy. I'm just kidding. But on the reels though, it's like I think Jerry Seinfeld said it best. We want from our women the same thing we want from our underwear. We want a little bit of sport. We want a little bit of freedom. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want my girl to wonder where I am.
Well,
But if but Jordan, answer me this if you haven't dealt with this situation, because this is my life on the road. Okay, I get a text. Hey babe, love you. Hey babe.
Great.
All right.
Great.
I'm playing a show. Maybe I'm at the gym.
Great.
Maybe my phone died, so I left it on the charger. And I'm doing some, I don't know, right? I just don't have my phone, or maybe I'm busy. I'm busy, right? I can't get to my phone. So this is what I get. Hey babe, love you, miss you. Hey babe, what the fuck, you piece of shit? Why don't you answer your fucking phone? And at that point, now I have 10 missed calls as well. And it's like, you're such a fucking asshole. I fucking hate you. You fucking piece of shit. And so now I come to my phone, and this is what I arrived to. 20 missed calls and this crazy list of text messages. What do I do? Do I respond? Do I call? Or do I it's just not worth it, dude? And I gotta bounce.
Say, hey, is this Robert Ortiz's wife? This is made up name. Robert Ortiz has been involved in a car crash.
Oh my God.
We're waiting to find out the result.
Wow.
You want the hospital.
You'll get literally your wife will stab you to death while you're sleeping if you did that to her.
I
not
think
joking.
she might
will
do it.
literally stab
But I
you
would
to
love
death.
to
She
hear
don't
the story
mind
of that.
raising 2 boys on her own.
She don't need you, bro.
Dude, the thing is, straight up, I'm not even gonna try to fucking play this like sexism shit, but these dudes are stupid and simple. Girls are so complicated to where they think dudes are complicated or something.
Yeah.
Because we're so dumb. We're dumb. I just want to fucking play video games.
Yeah.
Let's go golfing, dude. Yeah, dude, let's fun.
But
Girls think we're
what
going
if pick
to
things up and
if
put
we
them
go
down?
golfing, it's gonna piss her off, and then when it pisses her off, I'm gonna do this to her. Like that's what they think we're thinking. When in reality, we're just like, duh, duh. Like we're just walking around with our fucking brains.
You don't
Shut up.
understand. If some happenstances happen a certain way, it's because I planned it. Like
Yeah.
this whole this whole thing I planned. I'm part of the Ocean's 11, and we had a
Dude,
fucking
dude,
heist,
if
and all this shit had to go
Bro.
perfectly. But
Bro.
trust me, it did because I thought about it.
listen, Eddie said it best. We're stupid. If I say I'm gonna go work out and pick up weights, that's what I'm gonna go do.
That's what you're doing.
If I want,
Think about the
I'm
concept.
gonna go golf with Jordan and I'm gonna hit a ball. That's what I'm gonna go do. But in
about
their
the concept of
mind,
going,
wait,
lifting
in their
heavy things.
their mind, if they think that they're gonna think of the worst possible case scenario, and if that's what they're thinking, that's what's happening.
That's exactly what I hear.
You know, I don't hear. Oh, he's been at the gym for an hour and a half. Oh, he must put in the work, man. He's gonna come back with a six pack. Good for him, dude. He's gonna be with me for a long time because he's gonna avoid heart disease and cancer, and he's gonna be great. He's doing this for me. He's gonna look good and muscular when he gets home. Awesome. No, she's thinking, fucking piece of shit. What's he doing? I know he's up to something. I know he's up to doing. You know what? Fuck him. I don't even need him. I don't even fucking need him. Fuck that asshole. You know what?
To be fair,
it's over.
To be fair, there are dudes who are douchebags and do that thing. But
That's
we're
true.
talking about me and Jordan.
We're talking about normal guys who are good dudes, who just get the wrath of the devil. Because
I think we have to pay for the douchebag. We're paying for that. We're paying for all the douchey ass boyfriends they've had. It's the
Facebook posts.
You know,
from all the other woman shit that like the guys always think about this and don't let them fool you. Like my wife tells me.
No, you guys stop. No, stop
man
it.
Cheats on their wife internally.
No,
like
you stop. It's
like,
not about that.
But not to that extent.
It's not about that, Jordan. You stop it. They know we're not doing anything. They know that you just want to come hang out with me and just talk about stuff. They know that. I mean, come on, dude. Football? They know that we want to watch football, yet they don't want you to watch it because that means they don't get to hang out with you because they don't want to watch it. Because girls don't like anything cool.
I hate football. Cool, I'm going to go somewhere where they like football. Nope.
Nope.
Well, not fair that you don't give a shit about it.
Dude, why do you think
I watch soccer?
See, Robert's fine though, because Jessica plays fantasy football with us, but Gabby hates fantasy.
He really doesn't get to be in this conversation.
No, dude. Jessica doesn't like to play fantasy football, man. She just likes to make fun of me. You know? That's it, dude. She doesn't check her lineup. She opens it. A game starts at 10 o'clock. She opens it at 9:58 and she goes, okay, and that's it. And then she wins. That's what she does.
It's funny because you say that girls, they know we're not doing anything. It's because they know, like they think we don't have the balls. It's just like you don't have the balls to do anything, but I'm still gonna fight you about it.
I definitely don't have the balls.
Look, I have a woman. Listen, I have a woman right here, live on the internet, who finally admits for all of them. She says, "We just want to bitch to be bitching." They admit it.
Wow.
Oh wow.
They admit it. I'm taking a fucking picture of that.
You know, in
my
the 50s,
sister.
Right there.
My sister, she's 21. She has a boyfriend, and she told me that when he pisses her off, she'll let that shit linger. And when she's not even pissed off anymore, she just wants him to know that it pissed her off.
Yup.
She'll let that shit linger for days.
Dude, literally, when Jess gets mad at
months. That shit don't ever. Yeah, because of this
months. Bro, months, years, dude.
Bro, you sorry. You bring on the sorries. You bring on flowers. You do everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
dude.
good for a night.
Are you kidding me?
This conversation is turning more into a conversation between us three than a podcast.
Hell yeah, but that's what it's supposed to be. So listen, so here's what bird is the word? What's your name? So I can actually call you by your name. She says, and she's quoting me, "Girls don't like anything cool." What the fuck, dude? You're talking to the wrong girls. No, that's not true. Okay, if girls like something cool, there's something wrong with them. That's the truth. And if they don't, come on, man, you gotta go golf with me.
My wife's favorite band's Metallica. She's cool.
All right, that's cool, I guess. And Jessica does like to play video games and fantasy football. That's pretty cool. You know. Let me see. Do you guys like to watch soaps with us, though? No, I hate Game of Thrones.
No,
Game of Thrones, I guess that counts.
Dude, I watched Pretty Little Liars with my girl like 2 weeks ago. Fuck it. I sat there and I enjoyed it.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm down.
Revoked. Give me that man card.
You'll take my man card. I don't care. The thing is, I
I'm
can
reading
find
something up.
enjoyment out of everything, but I can't watch. If I sit on the couch and want to watch a fight, it's not, and she's home, it's not gonna happen.
Bro, like, watch this, Jordan. I remember taking Jessica and her sister. We went golfing. I don't remember if you were there or not. She goes to hit the ball, right? And she spun all the way the fuck around, okay? Like, did a 360.
Yeah.
I'm no golf expert. I do golf a couple times a year, but I'm not an expert. But I would say she's probably a shitty fucking golfer, right? And she probably has no intention of getting good. She's not working on her swing. I'd rather play with you because you actually try. You might gas out by the third hole, but you're giving it your fucking all, you know?
That explains why you don't like going golfing with me. 'Cause I'm not gonna try.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm
So-
really good for 4 or 5 holes, but then, unless we have a cart,
So it's like I want to go golf with Jordan because he's gonna enjoy it. We're gonna be pissed off and miserable at the end, but then we're gonna be like, "Fuck, that was awesome." And she doesn't like it. She wants to sit at home and watch Game of Thrones. Fucking watch it. That's cool. I don't get mad at you for that, so don't get mad at me for going to golf, right?
But she's
Right.
mad because you're not down to watch Game of Thrones with her.
But I don't mind that she's not golfing with me.
No.
but here's the thing, man. Honestly,
Then you
a lot
don't
of
love
women are the same way. Yeah, kind of true. Is that like you'll be like, what do you like to do? And do you know how many damn times you hear shopping? I like
dude,
shopping. It's like
That's all shoot at my girl ever wants
What?
to do.
I like shopping. No.
How is
Dude, there's
shopping a
nothing worse
hobby?
to me than the idea of sitting
what do
at
you
a
mean
mall for the whole
competitive
day.
shopping where you're punching people down the aisles?
I like to go shopping. No, you
I
go
like to
shopping
find
because
deals.
there's an end goal to.
I
to
need water for the kids, so I'm picking
I
up
like
water.
to
Don't
find.
want to do this.
I love
It's
discounts.
not
I
fun.
never pay full price. They love that shit.
I'm going shopping. What does that mean? That's fucking just that's asinine, bro. That is not
Like
okay.
shopping isn't a hobby.
It's not.
Jordan's shopping right now.
No, and I'm
You
not
don't love
having
it?
fun.
See, and Yoeli says she made her husband watch all of Sex in the City with her. You know, Sex in the City was
what
actually
the
pretty. Yeah, that was actually pretty interesting show. I watched the whole series with my cousin. It was
I believe it.
pretty
Nah,
cool
You watch
actually.
the series? I don't believe that shit.
Look, see, she even says, I love shopping, but it's not a hobby. How do you love shopping? I go to buy something, and then I bring
Like,
it home once I've
That's
paid
that's
for
what
it.
I don't get. It's like Robert, we love boxing. We
Love it.
love music.
Love it.
We love things. But shopping isn't like something you love. Shopping is like, it's weird. It's like something you do. It's like
It's
saying,
a chore.
I don't fucking know.
Shopping is a chore.
Like
You
there
know?
isn't no like. Is there the greatest shopper
Mute
of
yourself,
all time?
Jordan.
Who's the greatest shopper of all time?
Well, I saw this one lady on the coupon show where this
Oh no,
fucking.
it's like competitive shopping on
She-
TV.
That's
Like,
what I
it's
was
real
saying.
thing.
Like
She-
throwing elbows at people. Like, okay, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
You say, I
Okay.
like shopping on Black Friday.
Okay, I'll give you
Okay,
that.
There's some
It-
sport.
We'll give you guys Black Friday.
You're like, dude, I cracked this dude's skull last year. And it was crazy. You know, like you come in, ripping your shirt off, kissing your arm, and you're good to go.
It's like,
Cocaine.
and with the fucking big screen TV under your arm, you're just like, damn, you fucking.
Oh
ripped
yeah,
it
or
down.
looting. Looting can be one too, right? You
No.
get into a natural disaster, and it's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm the world's
Dude,
greatest
but-
looter.
But yeah, shopping is a chore. It is not a thing you like to do. It's like
not
I,
like
I, I love
I-
washing
and
the
here's the thing.
dishes. No, I like
could
it.
bitch
Listen,
that if I go shopping alone,
listen.
because I don't want to
I
pack the kids in the car. He
exactly.
wants to go. It's like,
No.
you want to go do this? Look, I'll drop you off. You go have fun.
See, Jordan, look at it this way, right? You put me on blast on my anti-dishwashing establishment, right? I like having clean dishes. I don't like washing them. I like
Dude,
having
You gotta wash the dishes.
okay, but I don't
I
like
gotta
it,
wash the
right?
dishes all
But
week.
I just the same as I like having things. So I gotta go shop for them.
I'll be honest. I've washed the dishes three times.
I wanted these.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible.
Wow,
I just don't.
it's amazing.
She does it every day. She's
Look,
good at it.
I'm struggling here.
We talk that I cook and she. Does
I
it.
love having
Horrible
aviators.
Not even boyfriends or husbands, human beings in general.
Let me make my fucking point. I got a good point here, right? So, I like having clean dishes. I don't like washing them. I like having a fidget spinner, custom fidget spinner from K-Thrash. So I go and buy it. But there's a means to an end. The end goal is to have this fidget spinner. It's not to go shopping for it. So you can't tell me you like to go shopping. No, you like having things. You want to have things. But you can't just go get things for the sake of getting things. You have to have a thing that you have a specific need for. My specific need would be washing a dish to have a clean dish so I don't get sick when I eat off of it next time. That would be the end goal. Buying baby water.
I don't know what you were trying to get out of that. All I know is that yes, that's what shopping is supposed to be. You need a thing, you go get it. You don't go and make it a competition or a game out of it.
Well, here's what it is for not just women. I'm not going to say women, but we all know. Is that when you buy something because of, like, literally in Spanish, what's a commercial called in Spanish, Eddie?
Comerciales, something like that.
No, it's propaganda.
No, but your wife's from your wife's a saltwater Hispanic, dude.
Dude, that's what my wife calls propaganda.
Yeah, but come on, man.
She calls it that?
So to prove my point,
watch this, Eddie. When something is like spicy, when it's hot, right? What do you call that?
Picante.
Picoso.
Picante.
Picoso. Yo, Ellie, what do you call it?
Picante is
boom.
A spice.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
Yoeli just even said no. It's
comerciales. I trust my wife's Spanish better than I trust.
Your wife's Spanish is from an island that's like this big. Our Spanish is from an entire
the biggest country in there.
I know, dude.
It's like this big compared to fucking Mexico. You can't tell me hers is more fucking proper. Get out of here with that.
Hey, Robert, don't say that to her. She'll fucking murder you in your sleep, too.
She really will.
She would. She showed me the knife she'd use.
She's from Colombia, bro. She don't fuck around. I saw what she did to Caleb. So, here's the stuff.
Oh
my point was, it's called propaganda.
See, look. Yoeli backs me on this. Comerciales and picoso.
However, she calls it propaganda because basically when you go consume, when you act as a good boy consumer, you feel good. You buy something, you kind of have a good feeling. And that's what people chase. It's like when you gamble.
Yeah, that's
and you win a little bit. You're like, oh, okay.
Well, what do you think? Now we're stepping into whole like, not I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but like the whole thing is, why do you think they spend so much money on trying to make girls feel like shit? And just people in general feel like shit with all these images on TV, physical images. So you can go spend money to make yourself feel.
All the shit. It's crazy, dude.
So you go spend money to fucking make yourself feel better. I do that shit.
I do too. I spend it on food though. I like to eat. It makes me feel real good.
I don't spend money anymore.
So
I didn't spend money.
So when you guys see me on tour, bring me something to eat, or take me somewhere.
I gotta go, man.
So do I, dude. Speaking of the wife, dude, she's probably crazy. This is why they get mad because we should be.
Let's do a live episode on Friday with everybody.
Are we bringing the wives on?
Eddie, can you bring your girl?
Yeah.
Why?
You got to do it.
Hell fucking no.
Come on, I'll bring my wife and the kids.
No, dude. No. You literally I will fucking get kicked out the next day.
But it's your place.
Oh, she will love it.
Even if it is my next place.
About you.
Yeah, they got to get their turn at it, dude. Think about how much they have to deal with it.
Go start their own podcast then.
It is true. This is our man show. You know what I'm gonna get us? I'm gonna get us them Al Bundy shirts. No ma'am, dude. That's what I'm gonna get.
I was gonna say, oh, dude, you should change the show to the man show.
Oh, dude,
oh, wait.
we're doing the. Hey, we're doing this again on Friday, dude. We're gonna revisit this. They're gonna put us on black. To be honest though, I'm scared what my wife will say.
I would love to hear Jessica fucking just tear you a new asshole.
Oh, dude, it'll be bad, dude.
Because that's gonna be awesome.
I'll lose my whole
and
fan base.
Robert, luckily, he can translate, and you guys have to hear some crazy. I'm a fucking crazy person, and I'm just every which way back.
You're not crazy.
So,
you're querky.
Jordan's just weird. I really think
Jordan's fucking weird. No, it's
like
he doesn't know.
Tested right now.
No,
like,
dude, he doesn't. He doesn't.
With autism, right, for 30 years.
He doesn't have autism. He has Asperger's. We already looked it up.
That one, yeah.
I don't have Asperger's. I have probably a little bit of Tourette's.
You definitely have Tourette's, dude. The entire beginning of this episode was you snorting. Like, you don't even know why you do. You ever seen him blink?
He has autism, but he's a savant. But I'm like, well, in order to be a savant, you have to be good at one thing.
What's a savant?
Jordan's not. It's kids that can't function in the world, but they're amazing painters or like musicians or incredible.
Dude, I'm a
savant.
Okay.
Okay. So look, Corey.
Like Rain Man.
Look, we have a fan on here. Corey Sinister.
Yeah.
Corey Sinister has mild autism and Asperger's. So
he does?
Does Jordan seem to fit the profile of someone who has Asperger's or autism? He blinks really weird, like really hard, aggressively. He has tics, so that's why we say Tourette's. And he's very, very socially awkward. Like when you're like, say you're eating dinner with Jordan, he like chews with his mouth open, and he'll just like grab shit with his hand when it's like obvious that you should use a utensil. When you know you're supposed to use a utensil.
My foot or dick?
No.
What are you talking about?
When it's like a community dish, like a fucking salad or something, when you see the fucking utensil you're supposed to use, and then you still use your fucking grubby ass hand.
I just want to say.
I don't think you can count high school.
No, we had a sushi plate, and he started eating over it, and then passed it to the next person.
Yo, hold on real quick. I wanted to call Jordan out for this ever since he did it, and I think it's fucking weird. Jordan is basically an only child, so he probably thinks it's normal, and you're probably gonna think it's normal too. But remember a few years back, like maybe 6 years back, I had a fight party in my house. I ordered pizza, chicken wings,
I remember
and
this.
fries.
That was Martinez versus Chavez Jr.
Yes, and everyone was supposed to get a slice of pizza or two and a couple wings and some fries on one plate and sit down and drink. Tell me why Jordan
I don't know the end of the
over
story, but I know it's going to end awesome.
Tell me why Jordan comes over and fills his plate with just wings. Basically wipes all the wings out and sits down and eats like it's normal. Is that normal?
Okay, look. It seems like it wouldn't be a big deal.
Weren't clearly posted.
It's like it's
I didn't know.
It's like it's South Park where when Cartman ate all the chicken skin off the freaking the Colonel's fucking rotisserie gold, dude. Like that's what Jordan did. You know, and it's like it doesn't seem that's like ridiculous.
I'm the oldest child.
It's not that it's.
Yeah, dude, I had to learn some anti-selfishness, I guess.
Dude, like, how do you not have consideration for everybody else? Like, how do you not go?
Not even
I
it's
better
just
leave some for some everybody.
Dude, I'm
else.
always in my, especially back then, dude.
He spits on the floor.
Like, you know.
We gotta tell the story of how I met you, dude. Then they'll understand it, dude.
Okay.
Dude, but yeah, so
let's save that one.
All right.
I want to pick this up on Friday though, because I think we're really on to something. I really feel like we'll have Jordan in studio. We might have to bring the twins and the babies on so everyone could, the wives and the
I'll
twins.
bring the wives over.
How many you got, dude?
I got
He's Mormon. He's Mormon, man.
This is offended.
busy.
So
I'm out of here.
All right, so later, Eddie.
Later.
We'll see you guys. We're gonna end this. This has been fun. Peace, y'all.
All right.
Later, Jordan. We'll see you Friday.
Later.
So yeah, that's why I like fucking. This is fucking Thrasher's fidget spinner, dude. Broken. He broke. Look, it's literally broken. It's like this whole thing. So, anyways, hopefully we didn't offend too many people. But special guest, you guys have a great night. We might have to get you on here, Kayla, because you kind of just put it all in a nutshell. We like to bitch just to bitch. So it all comes out. I finally hear it straight up, right? So we're gonna revisit this on Friday. We might bring the families on so they could roast us, because I think we did enough roasting of them. And honestly, they put up with a lot more than we do. So ladies, you know, I tip my hat to you, because you guys put up with a lot. Guys really are stupid for the most part, you know. We're pretty much just primal creatures that just want to do things. Like, ooh, look, that thing looks cool, let's go do that. And you guys are far more with your heart and nurturing and loving, and you want to build a safe environment, you know. So we're pretty stupid. So but we'll bring them on, and we'll have some more fun on Friday. So yeah, and we'll see what's up. Well, don't agree with me. We're not all idiots, you know. So, but here's the thing, is that because we're stupid, you can't get mad at us. You can't get mad at us because we're stupid and we don't know any better. So that's why you got to give us a lifetime to like learn and grow. If you're like frustrated with your man and you've been with him for like a few months or a year and you're like, fuck him, he's never gonna change. No, you gotta give the guy time, and you support him and you back him. He will change. I guarantee it. If you would have met Jordan like even 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, good man. Now, even better. Same with Eddie. So, me, I've been with mine so long that we've had all kinds of crazy ups and downs. It was like this, whoosh, and then went back up, and then we were solid for years, and she supported me through all my crazy anxiety and depression and all that bullshit. She stuck it out with me. And then somewhere along the last couple years, I fucking crashed. I hit rock bottom. I went to the lowest place that I could go in our relationship. And now we're on the up and up. She gives me time. She helped me grow. She helped me learn. And I'm becoming a better man for it. But anyways, I'm out, guys. We'll see you Friday. This has been fun. Peace. Remember to share this shit, though. I know it gets long. Some people will be in it. Actually, I'm going to try officially tomorrow to make sure I can do these things so they're audio only, in case you can't be there live. You want to listen to it while you're driving, you want to listen to it at work, you want to listen to it while you're doing chores or your awesome sport of shopping. You guys want to listen to it there, I'll make it easier for you, you know, because that's how I like to listen to podcasts. I usually can't watch them. Sometimes with my friends, I'll go on live on their podcast, but I'll try to make sure I do that tomorrow. I'll figure out how to make it available for you guys on iTunes and whatever. All right, peace. This has been HeyROB.